Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise in the WNBA has been nothing short of spectacular. The former Iowa Hawkeye has quickly become a household name, not just for her on-court brilliance, but also for how she's handling the intense scrutiny that comes with being a young star in the league. The latest buzz surrounding Clark centers on how she's taken ESPN's coverage personally, using it as fuel to elevate her game to unprecedented levels. If there's one thing we know about elite athletes, it's that they often use criticism as motivation. Caitlin Clark seems to be no exception, although she's mastered the art of diplomacy in front of the media, always saying the right things and downplaying any perceived slights. There's little doubt that ESPN's coverage of her and the WNBA as a whole has struck a nerve. Recently, ESPN's coverage and comparisons between Clark and other rookies, especially Angel Reese, sparked a heated debate. While Reese has certainly had an impressive season, many felt that the network wasn't giving Clark the credit she deserved, especially considering her record-breaking performances. For a fact, today's game confirmed that ESPN's oversight had Clark motivated like never before. The way she played was a clear statement. She's here to dominate, and she's not going to let any narrative diminish her achievements. What really turned heads was when none other than LeBron James chimed in on the conversation. LeBron, who has always been an astute observer of basketball talent, tweeted Caitlin Clark, "Hi haters," in what many saw as a direct response to the doubters and critics who questioned her abilities. This was more than just a casual tweet. It was LeBron putting his stamp of approval on Clark's performance and acknowledging her as one of the future stars of the game. LeBron's tweet went viral, especially after he retweeted a post from the NBA celebrating Clark's masterful performance in the Fever's recent win. The NBA highlighted that this was Clark's 5th game this season with 20 points and 10 assists, making her the player with the most such games in a single season in WNBA history. This kind of recognition from both the NBA and LeBron solidified what many fans and analysts have been saying all along. Caitlin Clark is special. One of the most talked about narratives this season has been the comparison between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Some have tried to make this a conversation about race or media bias, but those close to the game know that it's purely about talent. Angel Reese, who made headlines with her dominant performances and her confidence on and off the court, has undeniably had a great season. However, as the season progressed, it became clear that Clark was setting herself apart, not just from Reese, but from most players in the league. People remember LeBron showing support for Reese earlier in the season, which some in Reese's camp took as a slight against Clark. But now, with Clark putting up historic numbers and leading her team to victory after victory, the conversation has shifted. The basketball world is beginning to agree Caitlin Clark is the real deal. Her game has clicked at the perfect time, and she's proven that she's more than just a talented rookie, she's a game changer. The Indiana Fever have been one of the surprise stories of the season, and Caitlin Clark is at the heart of their resurgence. When Clark joined the team, many wondered how quickly she would adjust to the speed and physicality of the WNBA. It didn't take long for her to answer those questions. Clark's play has been so electrifying that the Fever, a team that wasn't on many people's radar at the start of the season, is now seen as a legitimate playoff threat. Clark has been setting records left and right, including becoming the first player in WNBA history to record multiple games with 25 points, 10 assists, and 5 three-pointers made. These aren't just empty stats, they're contributing directly to wins. The Fever have been beating top teams, and as the playoffs approach, no one wants to face them. Clark's ability to elevate her game when it matters most is a testament to her competitive spirit and her understanding of the game. The Fever's recent run of success has been particularly impressive, given the challenges they faced. Clark has been playing since her collegiate season at Iowa, with little time to rest and recover. Yet, instead of wearing down, she's only gotten better. Many believe that once she gets a full off season to rest and train, she'll be even more dangerous next season. As the season winds down, the debate over who should win Rookie of the Year has intensified. For much of the season, Angel Reese was the front-runner, but Caitlin Clark's late season surge has many reconsidering their votes. Some analysts have even started to question whether Clark should be in the MVP conversation. not just Rookie of the Year. It's not hard to see why. Clark has been putting up numbers that rival those of the league's best veterans. Some have already crowned her Rookie of the Year, arguing that she's not just the best rookie, but one of the best players in the league this season. If the Fever finish the season strong and make a deep playoff run, it's hard to imagine a scenario where Clark doesn't walk away with some serious hardware. But Caitlin Clark has made it clear that individual awards aren't her focus. In a recent interview, she downplayed the Rookie of the Year race, saying, "I think me and Angel would both give you the same answer. You don't wake up and think about individual awards. Our focus is on winning basketball games." It's as simple as that. This kind of humility and team-first mentality is rare, especially for a player of her caliber. And it's one of the reasons why fans and teammates alike respect her so much. As impressive as Caitlin Clark has been this season, it's clear that she's just scratching the surface of her potential. Many believe that she's already in the MVP conversation, and if she continues to play at this level, it's only a matter of time before she wins that award. This season has shown that Clark can compete with the best of the best, and she's only going to get better as she gains more experience. Some analysts have Clark in the top 3 of the MVP race right now, with only A'ja Wilson and a few others ahead of her. If the season ended today, Wilson might take home the MVP trophy, but Clark's name is right there in the mix. For a rookie to be in that conversation is almost unheard of, but Clark is proving that she's not just any rookie, she's a once-in-a-generation talent. Caitlin Clark's impact goes beyond just her individual accomplishments. She's helping to elevate the WNBA as a whole, bringing more attention to the league and inspiring the next generation of players. Her exciting style of play, combined with her poise and maturity, makes her a role model for young athletes everywhere. As more and more people tune in to watch her play, the WNBA is benefiting from increased visibility and popularity. Clark is helping to change the narrative around women's basketball, showing that it's just as exciting and competitive as the men's game. And with players like Clark leading the way, the future of the WNBA looks brighter than ever. Caitlin Clark's journey is far from over. If anything, it's just beginning. She's already accomplished so much in her rookie season, but there's no doubt that the best is yet to come. Whether it's breaking records, leading her team to victories, or inspiring the next generation of players, Clark is making her mark on the game in ways that will be felt for years to come. As we look ahead to the playoffs and beyond, one thing is clear: Caitlin Clark is a force to be reckoned with. If you're not already following her journey, now is the time to start. Her story is one of talent, determination, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. And if her rookie season is any indication, we're in for something truly special in the years to come. If you're as excited about Caitlin Clark's journey as we are, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on Clark's incredible season and where you think she'll go from here. Who's your pick for Rookie of the Year? And could Clark be the WNBA's next MVP? Let's get the conversation started. Caitlin Clark's story is unfolding right before our eyes, and it's one that basketball fans won't want to miss. Stay tuned for more updates, highlights, and analysis as we follow her journey through the WNBA and beyond.